Hi everyone, my name is Vinayak and you are watching me on my channel Tarot Stock. So here I'm back again with another weekly pick a card read to let you know about how your coming week of 22nd to 28th of March is going to be all about. So pick a card with me and know. So here let's see if you chose the first set of cards or the first pile of cards, then what is it coming for you in your coming week of 22nd to 28th of March. So the very first card which comes up for you is the Hermit. The Hermit. Now, this Hermit is about that, yes, there is a little bit need in this week to get into this Hermit mode, to get along with your own self, to get in touch with your own self and what you are feeling, what you are going through. Because a lot of things are going on, a lot of things need to be processed before you take your next step, before you take your next action. Or there might be nothing happening as well. And you still need to process and look back, so that isolation, that spending time with yourself is seeming to be the whole concept and the whole idea and theme of this coming week of 22nd to 28th of March. Now, the second card which comes is Justice. Now, this Justice is about that this week in particular is going to be such where you can feel or where you can see the things getting in your favor when you are deserving, when you have done for it, when you have worked hard for it. Things will fall into place according to you, for you, the way you want them to, provided you have been that much dedicated for the work that you are looking forward to, or for the situation you are looking forward to. Now, I'll be coming on to your career and love aspects after we have all the three cards. But yes, the second card for you is the Justice this week. Now, the third tarot which comes up is the Hangman. And as I said, might be a lot of things happening or might be not at all happening. So, trying to process again, the Hermit and the Hangman clubbed together, they give an impression that yes, you need some time to breathe out. You need some time to understand what is going on, to see how the things should be working out, what should be your next step, and how you should be proceeding further, and how you should be getting along in your future prospects or into the later times of the week. Now, this Hangman is also about that, yes, sometimes you need to keep yourself away from a few things. Sometimes you need to do some sacrifices to let go of any kind of a problem or to just soothe the situation. Now, when we connect all the three cards with respect to your life in general, then it seems that even though you feel that the things are not falling according the way you want them to, or the things are not that much working out in your favor, the Justice in the middle tells that the things will work out. The root of the problems, the root of the situation is the Justice that demands that says that it will get into the balance, the Libra card. It will bring the balance into your life. There is some need to get along or get in touch with your own self, see what's going on, process the things, take some time out for yourself. Otherwise, you might end up in some chaos. So it's better to just breathe out. It's better to think for you, step ahead. Now, when we come on to your love and relationship aspects, then yes, getting along with yourself and getting along with the partner as well. The need to connect, the need to see of how the things are not working out fine and how the things can be made good in between you two. The Hangman again here tells that yes, this week can be a little bit not so clear about the emotions of the other person, what the other person wants or what the other person is expecting. Might be feel a little bit puzzled about the situation. But yes, the core of this entire thing is the justice. That is, things will come back into that normal, things will balance out. The two sides of the balance will get equal if you try to work upon it, if you choose to give time to the situation, and if you choose time, and if you choose to breathe out, if you choose to give in to the situation rather than fighting for it. So this is again one sentence that is very much important for you in this week. Even though if you are not looking forward with respect to your love aspects, still it is a week where you should not be fighting with the situation, rather than just believing in yourself that yes, you have done good for it, you deserve it. um, Step back a little bit, and yes, give in to the situation. See how the things are going on, see how the events are unfolding and unrevealing themselves. When it comes to career and financial prospects, then yes, things might seem a little bit tighter, things might seem a little bit not so good happening. But yes, if you believe and if you just let the things flow away, if you choose not to fight, and if you choose not to get worried about your financial situations, or if you choose not to get worried about what's going on in your career, and if you choose to just work upon yourself, or see what is lacking in you, or see what needs to be taken care of in yourself, then you can see the balance coming into the picture. Now, what do we have from the Keepers of Light is Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. So this is about exploring the creative aspects of your life and of yourself. Now, this card reads as share your gifts with grace, waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So, this could mean that yes, whatever you can share with the world, whatever you can give to the person, again, justice, again, balance. What you give is what you receive. Again, a card of karma as well. So, share it with grace so that the same grace comes back to you. Also, the second line in the second phrase, which says that waves of inspiration and love are coming. It is inspiration to resolve your problems, inspiration to get out of them are coming to you. Just need to be accepting towards them, need to be flexible towards the situation rather than fighting for them. Okay. Now, what we have from the angels of light is yes, flexibility. So this flexibility says that life is full of changes, life is full of surprises, and your part is to just move ahead. Your part is to just keep on moving and be adaptable and be flexible to the situations, rather than being very rigid, rather than being very firm and try to fight with them. And it also says that there is a solution to every problem. So look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Then life force will freely flow through you. And what you can affirm in this week with this card is I am free and flexible. That is why you're free, because the hangman might make you feel a little bit tight, might feel a little it's stuck in your situation. That's why it's better to feel flexible. It's better to feel free of yourself so that you don't find yourself trapped in your own situations or trapped in the problems that you are already in. So now let's see, if you chose the second set of cards or the second pile of cards, then what is coming up for you in this week of 22nd to 28th of March. And the very first card which comes up for you is Temperance. Now, this Temperance is about, though it is a card of healing, though it is a card of getting along the right track, but here it also brings a little bit of workload. Here it little bit brings a little bit of stress as well, or stressing about the things. And that is what you need the healing from. That is what you need to be adaptive with. It can be a week where you are learning about your own life, learning about the people around you, and trying to gain experiences from whatever things you have been already through, and whatever things you are going on right now in your life. So the temperance in here tells you that yes, in this week you are progressing quite well, you are moving quite good. It's just that you need to be continue the dedication that you are putting in, continue the commitment that you are putting in, and keep on moving forward, keep on progressing the way you already are. Now, the second card which comes is the Sun. Now, The sun in here brings the confidence, brings the enthusiasm, and brings the joyfulness towards life and the innocence to face the situation as it is, rather than trying to be making yourself or trying to prove yourself stronger. So, experiencing the life as it is and experiencing the things, facing the things as they are. So this sun brings that confidence to get through the situation, to face the situation, and to keep on moving forward. Now, the third card is the Four of Cups. Now, this Four of Cups is here is telling you that this week you might be sitting and dwelling on to your own disappointments, dwelling on to the own hesitations that you have or the dissatisfactions that you have faced. There might be a help coming up for you, and you will be hesitant enough to look at it and accept it with grace. That's why it is told that temperance, when is here and sun is here, that's why it's telling that whatever the situation is, face it with innocence, use your experiences that you have already have, and this Four of Cups can turn out to be much more greater, can turn out to be the Three of Cups as well, where you are finding that happiness, can turn out to be the Two of Cups as well, where you are finding that happiness in you and meeting the goals that you are expecting yourself of. Now, when we see these three cards in terms of your love and relationship aspects, then this could mean that you are very much, that the relationship can become a little bit, we can say in a way that it can be stressful in a way. Stress might not be the right word here, but yes, you might be seeing a lot of work to be done in your relationship. And the sun, when it's here, you might be very much confident and very much open to face the problems or to face the differences that there are, rather than trying to be hiding them or trying to cover up those things. You'll be trying to face them and work on them. The temperance, working on them. The Four of Cups. This Four of Cups is again that you might see that disappointment that there was, or you might initially sit or dwell into that disappointment that, oh, the things are not working fine, things are not really good, how we should be thinking, how we shouldn't be. And if the partner is also ready to work upon it, if they are ready to resolve it, then also you might feel a little bit tacky about the situation. So it is that yes, you can work upon it, you can improve the situation, you can change it into the Two of Cups, into that love and harmony, but it's just the confidence that is required, it's just the trust that is required in yourself. Now, when we look at these cards with respect to your career and finances, then it could mean it's definitely a big thing that yes, a lot of work, a lot of hesitation, and a lot of we can say things can become more demanding, can become a lot more suppressing at times as well. And if someone is ready to help you out, if someone is ready to give that helping hand and try to help you in some or the other odd way, or give you some solace for the hard work that you are doing, or some appreciation as well, you might be not so much open to receive that help. You might not be so much open to receive that goodness coming through. So that's why this week is very much more important to accept the situations as they are and be confident of yourself that yes, you can go through it, you can solve the problems. Accept if any help is coming, accept if any offer is coming, if any proposal is coming, if any opportunity is coming, then yes, accept it. And you can make the things work out fine for you, as the end result of the temperance is always the grace and the glory, but the path is long, the way forward is a little bit longer, as we already know. Now, when we look at the card from the Keepers of Light, then we have Melchizedek, which is higher learning. And if we read the card, it says, you have learned from your experiences. More inner study is now required to further progress. And as I said in the beginning of this pile, of your pile, that this is a week where you are learning, where you are experiencing. And this week in particular can make you realize that whatever you have been through till now, whatever you have been through in this entire of your situations, in this entire of your lifetime, was was kind of a preparation to make you stronger, was kind of a of making you more confident of yourself, more bold of yourself, more brave than you already are, and more trusting in yourself. So that is all learning, that is all experiencing, gaining those experiences and then using them for your own good is going to be the theme of this week. Yes, more inner study is required. Try to understand yourself, what you need. That's why the healing aspect is also required. That many a times we blindly do the things as others want us to, as others want us to go through, as others want us to do. But now's the time where you should be reflecting on yourself, trying to understand what you need, trying to understand how you feel, trying to understand what goes on in you, and then act accordingly, and then use your experiences to make further progress in your life. Now, the last card for you from the Angels of Light is Imagination. So this week, the angels are guiding you to imagine what the best that you can imagine, to imagine the goodness that you can, to imagine the best possible things in your life. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life that you want. Sometimes what we imagine becomes our reality. What we think and what we say becomes our reality. So always be creative in what you imagine. Always be positive in what you imagine. And thus, your dreams will become your reality. So every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders. Now, this architect and this builder is you yourself. So if you start imagining, if you start dreaming, then only you will start working. What you can affirm with this card is I picture positive outcomes for the highest good, if you could see. Okay. So now let's move on to pile 3, and let's see if you chose the pile 3 or the last set of cards for today, then what do you need to know about your coming week of 22nd to 28th of March. So hopefully you have made a wise choice. Okay, so the very first card which comes up for you is the Ten of Swords. Well, that seems to be a horrifying and a scary card, but it's not. It's the most positive thing because it is about the rebirth. It is about the reawakening. It is about getting once again building up yourself. And Ten of Swords is about reaching a phase or reaching a zone in your life where you feel that now you can do nothing with your life. Now you can not do anything more. Now it's all that you have done and your role is now over. It's everything is you leave everything on the God force, on the universe. But yes, this Ten of Swords says that yes, this dark phase always has an end. And this week definitely brings you that end as well. This Ten of Swords can be a result of the Three of Swords as well, or a recent heartbreak, a recent tragic incident that you were not expecting, a recent loss, or a recent emotional breakdown. Can make you reach this phase of Ten of Swords in your life in this week. Now, if you already know this, then you'll be prepared and you will be already strong in yourself and you will make up your mind that yes, this may happen and I need to make myself strong. And that's the point that I never try to sugarcoat the things and present them as they are. So this next week is going to be harsh on you in some or the other ways. So be already prepared so that it's not so that when it comes, you say, oh, I already knew it's gonna happen. And I can cope up with it. It's about gaining that confidence. It's about gaining that strength in you. Now, the third card which is here is judgment. Okay? So judgment might be the thing is either you or someone around you, or in specifically you, are being judgmental about the situation or being judgmental about the person. This judgment is also about the rebirth that I was talking about with the Ten of Swords. That is, this week is bringing you that rebirth and that new self of yourself, that reawakening of your conscious, reawakening of your confidence, and reawakening of your belief in yourself. The things can work out if you trust, if you believe, if you let the God force as well help you in some or the other ways. So when we club all these three cards together, then we see that this week can be, as I said, harsh, but this week is also inspiring. This week is also giving you that strength that you need in your life. When we look onto your career and financial aspects, then this week seems to be a not so good, or in a way good, where you might be able to see some loose ends. You might be able to find some loose ends that there were, though you might not feel very much good about those loose ends, about those those loopholes, or about those losses that you have already faced, or that you might face, or that you are already facing. But you know that with this judgment, we keep these two together and we keep this um, separate. When we have this, then you have everything. You have the opportunity to rebuild, you have the opportunity to regrow, and you have the opportunity to start over, and you have to build again everything. You can bring life to something that is dead as well. Try to. Now, not in the literal sense, but yes, if you're facing some losses, if you're facing some problems in this week, you can again start working out. You can again start and bring back the life, and you can bring back the conscious to the situation and to the losses that you have already faced. That means you will be able to remake, and you will be able to re-establish the things as well in this week itself, or at least getting the idea of how to do that. Now, if you look onto these two sides with respect to your love and relationship aspects, then this week seems that again loopholes, or some arguments, some emotional conflicts that might happen, some emotional losses that might happen, or some arguments that may come up, or something that's not very much invited that comes in. And if you face that, and if you hit the rock bottom as well, if you feel that there's no left, no future left now, still there are very good chances that if you believe that you can, if you believe that you hold the power in your hands, and if you believe that yes, you can definitely do it, you will be able to. The judgment gives you that power, that in spite of being judgmental about the situations, in spite of judging people and their deeds, their emotions, their feelings harshly, and trying to be a little bit more compassionate about the situation, can soothe this Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords very well with this judgment. This might not look to be a very nice card with this deck, but yes, it is. Trust. If you are trusting in yourself, you'll be able to pacify every situation that comes in. Now, what we have for you from the Keepers of Light is Il Moria, that is Awakening Presence. So it says, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Now, what does this card could mean? It could mean that the universe is standing right besides you and is always with you, and you are existing in this universe, and thus it is taking very well good care of you. So even if you feel that yes, now there's nothing left, now there's nothing that could happen, believe that universe has very unexpected ways to unfold the situations, and to unfold what you have lost, and to get back to, and to make you get back to what you have lost. It's all about the trust. It's all about that you want to do it. It's all about you wanting to make that change. And if you do so, you will be able. And it also says, wear a cloak of protection and love. That is, you are loved and protected by the universe, so you need not to worry about anything. Everything will find its solution, everything will return back to normal if you choose not to be judgmental, if you choose to be loving and compassionate towards others and your own self as well. Now, let's see what do we have from our angels of light, and we have laughter. So, very much important aspect that is needed in this week, and it says that laughter is a wonderful healer, and indeed it is. And it says it shakes out fear and leaves you feeling happier, clearer, and more relaxed. Remembers that angels fly because they take themselves lightly. So make light of difficulties and see the funny side of the situations. So this week the angels are bringing you an opportunity to laugh. Laugh at your own situation, laugh at your own misery, so that you feel a little bit more lighter, you feel a little bit more relaxed. Find the humor, try to look for that humor around you. Because if you're feeling always depressed and always negative, you might not see the light coming in if you always focus upon the dark. So it's better that you laugh the things out. You find that happiness, not also happiness, but the joy in every situation that needs to be found out. And yes, the angels are always there by your side to take care of you, so believe in that. And what you can affirm with this, I see humor in everything. So even if there is a not so bad, not so good thing happening, you might laugh at yourself that, oh, it might not be me only that has done this, or it might have been they have been thinking this much. So something, find that humor in yourself. Try to find the pacification, try to find the solace in every situation. And yes, see the bigger, brighter part of the picture. And as the saying goes, if you face the sun, you will not see your shadow. You'll see the light only. So try to focus upon the light and have a great week ahead. And with this, we come to the end of this video of our weekly Pick a Card read. If you did enjoyed watching through, then do like this video and share your experiences in the comment section. And if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, then do remember to subscribe as well. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, love and light and peace to all.